I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. I'm going to do a tag video today. I don't do a lot of them, but there is a lot out there, and I do get asked to do them from time to time. Yeah, and I just, I thought this one would be awesome, so it would give me, a few questions that are on here would let me explain, about my channel and what happened to my old channel and yada yada. So, I mean, you guys have heard me rant about that forever since I started this new channel up. So, but yeah, Kweeny Todd did this. It's the small YouTubers tag, and she did it. She posted it yesterday, and I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. So I thought I'd do it. The other tag video that I did a while back was from Cecil Laird from the horror show, and I really enjoyed doing that one because I love creature features. They're probably my favorite, part of the horror genre are monster movies. So I really enjoyed doing that one. The other one I'm going to do is Kweeny Todd again did the Vincent Price tag, and I was going to do that one a while ago, but I was waiting. I had a Vincent Price piece, and it got broken, and it just got fixed. The artist who did it for me, Anthony Vieux, is my tattooist. And when I do the Vincent Price tag, I'll show those pieces, and I wanted to wait until I got that Vincent Price bust back, which I did yesterday. So I'll be working on that tag probably this weekend. So yeah, so that one will be coming. So, but anyways, we're talking today small YouTubers tag. So yeah, let's just jump into it, and I'll get to the questions. I'm just going to apologize beforehand if it turns into a rant video, because for those of you who don't know, yeah, my channel got taken down a while ago, and I've been I'm almost over it now, but it still pisses me off when I think about it. And I know answering some of these questions are going to piss me off again. But anyways, that's just me being a whiny little bitch. So I'll do my best to keep my rants to a minimum. So anyways, number one, what inspired you to make YouTube videos? Well, okay, so I have been around YouTube probably for almost 8 or 9 years now. Back years and years ago, me and my buddy Carlo, who you know as Axemaster, we started up a blog on Blogger, and we did that for a couple of years. And then we thought, you know what, why don't we fucking start doing videos instead of all this typing bullshit when we can just say what we want to say instead of typing it and, wasting all that time. So that's what we did. We started up a channel called Doomgoryums Horror Emporium. I know it's a mouthful. And that has to be probably 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. We did that channel, and then we did it for a bunch of years, and then we kind of just, I don't know, we just kind of went our own ways. Like, we're still best friends. I mean, by saying going our own ways, I meant like our own, like he's really into music, and he's got albums out and stuff, so he was kind of focusing on that. And then I had a whole bunch of ideas that I wanted to do, so I started up my own channel, which is Happywax TV. And yeah, so that channel is still around, and I'll actually leave a link for it in the description. So if you want to see what we used to do back in the day, like 7, 8 years ago, man, it's crazy. And it's awesome too, because there's a few of you that stuck around for that long. One person I wanted to say hi to is Power Med Headbanger. He's been our #1 fan for like the last 7, 8 years going, man. He's stuck through it all. So it's been great to have him along. and all the other people that have come for the ride on the way. So, but yeah, I mean, what inspired me to make videos, you know, on a YouTube channel would just be horror in general. I love it. I love talking about it, and YouTube's a great platform to talk about it on. And yeah, I love making these videos, and I mean, it also inspires me to keep making them because of you guys. I mean, I try and give a lot of variety to my show. You know, there's trailer reviews, movie reviews. We started up Let's Talk Horror. I'm doing movie news now, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. So, and it's just, this is a great platform, as much as YouTube kind of sucks, which I'll get into a little bit later with another question. But yeah, it's just, I love it, and I love talking to you guys, and there's big things that are going to come. So yeah, so I hope that answers that question. Number 2, how long on YouTube, and do you have other channels? Well, I just answered that too, I guess. I've been around, like I said, for 8-9 years. I can't remember exactly, but and I've had 3 channels. This one, which I just started up, I think a couple months ago. Well, not a few months ago, but maybe 7-8 months ago. And then I had Happywax TV before that, and I had that one for, I don't know, 2 years, maybe 3 years. And then before that, another channel, which I said before, Doomgoryums Horror Emporium, which is still on YouTube. But we haven't put a video on there for so long, it's probably buried. But again, I'll leave a link to that channel in the description box if you want to see what we used to do back in the old days. It was a lot of fun. It was silly, but it was fun. And yeah, so yeah, I had Happywax TV 1, I guess, up until about, I don't know, 8-9 months ago, maybe a little bit longer. And I had that channel for probably a good 2-3 years. And it was getting up there. I don't know the exact subscriber count, but it was a couple thousand anyways. And then they fucking took it down, and I don't know why. I woke up one Saturday morning and went to check, you know, how videos are doing and blah, 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 and my channel was gone. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I lost my shit. You know, I battled it out with YouTube for, Christ, it had to be almost a month, back and forth, and they never did give me a reason as to why they took it down. Like they did, it was I violated terms of service. Well, if you go on their terms of service, I mean, there's a list of 100 fucking things on there. I mean, and they wouldn't tell me exactly what I did. So I think I've narrowed it down, because back in the old days, I used to do, one of the segments used to be something I did called Classic Clips. And I mean, it was simple videos. I had an intro and an outro, and then I'd have like a 30-second to 2-minute clip of a classic horror movie that I liked. You know what I mean? And I think I may have gotten flagged for those videos, because I was pumping a lot of those out, and I'm pretty sure you know the copyright bullshit on YouTube. So I think that's the reason why my channel got taken down. But I have since found out that back when they were fucking around with all these algorithms and all this bullshit, on the same day my channel got taken down, there was like 1,000 other channels that got taken down. So, and they're not gonna bat an eyelash at a little channel at me, like, you know, this channel that's got, like, at the time had a couple thousand subscribers and blah, blah, blah. I can't remember what the actual count was, but anyways, I fought with them for a while, and, you know, it pissed me off, and I was angry, and, you know, I'm gonna quit YouTube, this is it. But you know what? It was you guys, the followers, that would message me on Facebook and like, oh, what happened to your channel, and don't stop, and, you know, start a new channel. And I was bitter for a while, you know what I mean? And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking start another channel up and keep going, because I love talking, and this is, like I said before, this is a perfect platform for me to ramble on, you know what I mean? And I love it. So yeah, so I hope that answers that question of how long. About 8 years, and I've had 3 channels, 2 of them, this one is the newest one, which is probably, I don't know, it's under a year old, but it's doing great thanks to you guys. I love it. And yeah, and then our other channel that's been up for a long time, but it's kind of dead now, is Doomgoryums Horror Emporium. So yeah, number 3, where do you see yourself and the channel in 5 years? Well, that's a good question. So I'll be very quick with this, because I could talk about it for hours. Okay, so I don't monetize my YouTube channel. I don't need YouTube to make money. I'm not trying to be conceited, but I'm fairly well off. I have a really great job, and I just can't be bothered with the monetizing and the demonetizing and all the bullshit that comes with that. So when I started this new channel up, I was just like, fuck it. I don't need a dime from YouTube. They can go fuck themselves. I just do this for fun anyways. I love it, you know what I mean? I love talking to you guys. You guys are fantastic, and that's why I do it. Not to make a living off of YouTube. You know, I love, and I've met so many fucking nice people this time around on YouTube. Like I've met actually more people on YouTube this time than I did when I was on there last. It's great. It's such a great community. The horror community is just fantastic on YouTube. Everybody's so friendly and, like, I don't know, it's crazy. I just love it, and that's why I do it. But where do I see my channel in 5 years? Okay, so like I've said this 100 times already, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start live streaming, and I'm going to start a Patreon up when I hit 1,000 subscribers too. But again, not to make money for myself, but what I want to do, and this is another reason why I started this channel again, was because I want to give money back to charities. And I love Christmas time. It's my favorite time of the year, other than Halloween, obviously. But Christmas is awesome. I don't care about the presents. I just care about being around family and friends at that time. And like I've said this in a couple videos, Christmas is a happy time, and people are just generally happy at that time, except for the people that go in the malls. So stay away from the fucking malls, because that's just dangerous. But on the streets, walking around, everybody's happy and cheery and stuff, and it's fantastic. So anyways, at Christmas time, I would love, there's a radio station here, FM 96, Taz and Jim, and they do the Taz Show Toy Drive is what they call it. And basically you just drive up to the Sheridan through their drive underport there, and you just drop off toys and money and whatever you want. So I would love it to start a Patreon once we hit 1,000 subscribers, and any money that is made throughout the year, at the end of it, I would love to give a big check and take it down, or get a big check and take it down there, and just hand it to these DJs and say this is from Happywax TV and all the people that create this channel, and we just wanted to say thank you. And the money goes to the Salvation Army, which helps kids get presents and food and stuff, families for food and Christmas. So that's my plan. That's the whole reason why this channel's here, other than I like to talk a lot, is I can hopefully give back to the community with this channel. And I'm really impressed at how big it's growing. So, and my goal is still to hit 1,000 subscribers by around December. I'm going to give a check of my own money this year, but it would be nice, like I said, once we start Patreon, just to increase that money. So any money given from Patreon would be given at the end of each year for donations, or like I said, to that charity. Anyways, that being said, also when I hit 1,000 subs, I want to start podcasting. So that's the plan. So Patreon for charity, podcasting, and then we're going to start doing live streams too, because it's awesome doing these now. But it'd be so, and I converse with you guys through the comments section, but it'd be so awesome to live stream and actually get, talk to viewers and fans of the show and stuff in real time. But I don't know, I just think 1,000 subs is a good number to start that. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's my plan for the next, well, not the next 5 years. I don't even know how big we'll be in 5 years, but later this year when I hit 1,000 subs or right around there, that's what's going to happen. So, okay, number 4, what message are you trying to get across with your videos? Well, my message is I love horror movies and I love talking about them. I could talk about horror movies all fucking day till I'm blue in the face. So, yeah, and I just explained why I started my channel up for 2 reasons: to help, if I can give money to charities for kids at Christmas, and then using this channel, and then again, just to be part of the horror community and talk to you guys about horror movies, whether it be me, giving horror movie news, or we started up Let's Talk Horror, where the 3 of us just sit down and pick a topic and talk about it, kind of a podcast style. That's why that channel was started, was to kind of lead into the podcasting. And yeah, I do my trailer reviews. Carlo and I do movie reviews, and just all sorts of stuff. I mean, I don't know, the message is I love horror, and I mean, anything I can tell you guys that I know that you may not know, I think it's great, and we can talk about it after. So, yeah, that's the message I'm trying to get across. So, do people from school find your channel? Well, okay, so here's the deal. I'm 48 years old, so I haven't been in school in a long fucking time. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people on Facebook that find me that I went to school with, and then obviously, I post on my Facebook page as well as my group page. So they obviously see the videos. So I'm going to say yes, people from my school find me, you know what I mean? And they talk, and there's a few subscribers there and stuff like that. So, but it's been so long since I've been in school. I I don't know. I don't really talk to many people that I went to school with anymore. So I'm going to answer that question with an I don't know. So what does your username mean? Okay, so my username, Happywax TV, or just Happywax. So back in the day when I was in my late teens and early 20s, probably for a good almost 10 years, I was a rave DJ. I actually had a radio show up at the university here in London, up at the University of Western Ontario. And yeah, I did raves in London and Toronto. I actually went to England and played at the Hippodrome. And I don't know how old you guys are, but if you're older and you remember Electric Circus that used to be on City TV, I actually was a guest DJ on there twice back in the day with George Logajonis. And yeah, so anyways, my DJ name was Happywax, and I just, when I was thinking of what I could call my channel, I just thought, well, I'll call it Happywax TV. And I put the TV in there. That way I'm not subject to, I can talk about anything, you know what I mean? Like it's a TV show. That's kind of what I want this to look like, is a TV show with different segments and stuff. So I know when you hear the name Happywax TV, you don't really think horror, but I mean, as soon as you click on the channel, you know that this is all about. I just didn't want to limit myself, do you know what I mean? Like, and I didn't want to put horror in my channel name. I know people say, oh, that probably hurts you, because when they, when people are trying to find horror channels and stuff like that, like I probably don't come up, because Happywax TV, what the fuck does that have to do with horror, right? But you know what? I try not to follow other people or copy other people. I'm just doing my own thing, and I think I'm garnering a pretty good audience at a pretty good pace. So you guys are fucking awesome. So, and when I post videos, like more and more videos, you guys share and stuff. And that's the big thing too, is the sharing of the videos. So I don't know. I love you guys and the audience that I have. And I don't change for anybody, and I'm not about to. So, I mean, this is what you get. This is my name. That's why I'm using it. So, Happywax TV, if you click on it, it's horror, but to hear the name, you think, what the fuck is a Happywax? You know what I mean? But anyways, that's kind of the history of my name. So, and then lastly, number 7, who are your favorite small YouTubers? Well, okay, so I'm going to ramble on about this maybe for a little bit longer than I should, but I don't watch a lot of YouTube, to be honest. I don't really watch TV, and I really don't watch a ton of YouTube, and I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm the busiest guy in the world, but I mean, I am super busy at my regular job. And then my daughter, Sophia, if you follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, you'd know that I'm always posting her sports. She's getting asked to go to all these universities in the States now to look at the campuses for her soccer. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that her and her partner, Tia, just won the national championship, beach volleyball championship. So my daughter Sophia and her partner Tia are ranked number 1 in Canada for their age group, which is 16 and under, number 1 in Canada for beach volleyball. So anyways, that being said, that takes up a ton of my time. So again, what I'm getting at is I don't have a lot of time to watch TV and stuff, and YouTube and stuff. I kind of give myself like maybe 20 minutes to a half an hour a day, just to kind of flip through some of the channels that I watch. So, but what I'm getting at, sorry, I'm getting off topic, is who's your favorite smaller YouTuber? So, okay, again, I don't watch a lot of YouTube, so it's not like I'm watching like 15 or 20 channels every day, but I'll just go down the list of who I think are great, and if I forgot any of you, I apologize. Okay, so, and I'm going to say these 3 guys first, because we all started back about 4 or 5 years ago at the same time when I started Happywax TV, and this is what pisses me off, and these guys' channels are awesome, and I mean, if you look at their channels, and I watch their channels and I look at mine and I thought, yeah, these guys are way above what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So good for them for having so many subscribers, but it just makes me wonder where this channel would be if it didn't get taken down, you know what I mean? And I was right along with these guys as we kind of journeyed, the last like 3 years or so, because that's roughly about how long these guys have been around, 3 or 4 years. But CZs World, this guy, we started about the same time. And this guy, he's like at 160,000 subscribers now. His fucking channel is awesome. And the way he structures his videos, like he's so far advanced from when when he started out and what we were doing, you know what I mean? So he's killing it. Bloodbath and Beyond, I believe they live in St. Catharines, which is like an hour down the road from me. And their channel is amazing. The things that he does on their channel and how it looks and their editing, it's just fucking fantastic. And they're right around the 70,000 YouTube or subscriber mark. But again, we started at the same time, you know what I mean? So these guys have killed it over the last couple of years, which is awesome. And then Minty Comedic Arts, and this guy basically picks a movie, and then most of his videos garner around 10 things you didn't know about such and such a movie. And I think he just did a video for his award because he just hit 100,000 subscribers. So good for you. And yeah, his channel's fantastic too. I think he lives in Australia or New Zealand, I'm not sure, but either way, it doesn't matter. But his channel is fucking amazing. But smaller YouTubers, I have 3 that I tune into every time they post a video because I just love how they structure their videos, and I love how they present their topics and stuff, and they're great. The first one is Victoria Beckon. She just changed her last name, and she did a video as to why, but I really like her videos. They're short and they're simple and they're to the point, and she does a lot of hauls like horror books and stuff like that. And yeah, once you click on her video, she's very captivating, and you can't, you know what I mean? You just want to watch the video all the way through. So it's a simple channel, and I mean, she's, killing it really. So, and Victoria, you're awesome. Keep up the great work. And the second channel is Ghoul World Order. These guys make me laugh, man. And I like how they structure their channel because they kind of do it in seasons. So each show or each video is kind of like an episode for that season. And I love it, man. These guys are awesome. They're like old school throwbacks to like the 80s style, like Elvira, Superhost. I don't know. There's other horror movie hosts that I just can't think of. But I mean, these guys are fucking great. And if you're not on their channel, you should check it out and subscribe to it. They really are amazing, and you can tell they put a lot of work into their channel. It's unlike me, who just sits my fat ass down in front of the camera and starts rambling about anything. These guys actually structure their video, and it's scripted, I think, and it's fucking killer. I just love their videos. And then the number one, okay, and I don't want to sound like a creepo, okay, but Kweeny Todd, I love your videos, Kweeny. You are fantastic. The things you do with your live streams and your topics. And I'll tell you, anytime I kind of get uninspired, which doesn't happen very often, you know what I mean? Like, I love doing this. But all I have to do is watch one of her videos, and it just inspires me to do more. You know what I mean? Those days when you come home from your work and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm too tired or whatever. And then a Kweeny Todd video will come on. And I'll just get all this energy. It's like drinking a 5-hour energy drink. You know what I mean? It just kind of re-inspires me and gives me all this energy because her videos are amazing, and the topics. And she's like me, man. She rambles on, gets off topic. You know what I mean? She knows she does, just like I do, and it's great. I love her videos, and her live streams are always fun to watch. And she has a lot of variety on her show, and yeah, I just love it. So if you haven't checked her channel out, I'm going to leave a link in the description box, as I will with the other ones. And just jump over and give her a sub and say hi and tell her Happywax sent you, because her channel really is, well, all the channels I said are amazing. And it really, I mean, there's so many good channels on YouTube. But yeah, those were the first couple were the smaller channels when we all started together, and now they're fucking huge. And then the last two, Victoria and Kweeny, are smaller channels that I've just come across in the last like 3 or 4 months, and their channels are fucking amazing, and they're growing huge every day. So you want to get a part of that community as well. So anyways, okay, I'm rambling here, and this video's gone way longer than I wanted it to go. So anyways, that's the small YouTubers tag. Yeah, if you stayed to the end, thank you very much. I'm just going to give you the spiel that everybody else does. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Again, I just want to make it 100% so you guys know I don't monetize my channel. I'm not here to make money. I just do it because I love talking horror movies and sci-fi. So, and at 1,000 subscribers, yes, I will start a Patreon, and I'll do a full video on it, what it is for. It's not for me. I'm not going to pocket that money. It's to go to a charity at the end of each year. So anyways, guys, you guys are amazing. We're almost at 700. I think we're like 4 subs away from 700. So every day, more and more people come on board, and it's fucking great, and I love you guys. So anyways, small YouTuber tag. Yeah, I guess let me know what you think. And I'm not going to nominate anybody. If you see this video and you're a small YouTuber and you want to do it, go for it, man, because it's awesome doing these things. So, but yeah, that's all I got for now. And until next time, stay scared.